luck to everyone. Question 1. This city's Downing Center sits on the edge of Hyde Park, and this city has the largest foreign-born population of any city in the Southern Hemisphere. The city has a bridge nicknamed the Coat Hanger, which is partly correct for 5 points. 2. This river's lower portion passes by the municipality of Sotillo in the state of Monagas. This river's namesake belt sits above a massive tar sands deposit that is believed to be the largest oil deposit in the world. This river is the northern terminus of the Cassiquiare Canal, which connects this river to the Rio Negro. This river terminates in the Orinoco River? Correct, for 5 points. 3. This river supports cotton farming in Uzbekistan, and it's correct for 6 points. 4. This theory was supported by the discovery of Mesosaurus fossils in Namibia and the Parana Basin, Namibia. Incorrect.
Oh, the continental drift.
Correct. And that's 6 points. 5. This city's controversial Marble Arch Mound is an art installation home to a platform that offers views from the Battersea Power Station to Canary Wharf, which is located in Hyde Park. Correct. 5 points. 6. Like the Chobe River, this region uses a canoe called the Makoro. The Malacco Development Project addresses flooding in this region, which has the Morimi Game Reserve on its eastern side, and this region once formed Lake Magadikadi. Lake Nagami receives drainage from for the points. What inland African? Correct for 4 points. 7. An emblem with this plant is shown bisecting the seal of Guam's flag. This plant is used to make products such as ivory nuts and raffia and oil. Correct for 5 points. 8. The world's first steamship was displayed at this river's confluence with the Saone, and this river rises from St. Gothard Massif. This river empties into the Camargo region south of Arles. Correct for 6 points. 9. Badam and Rabaul are major ports on this sea, which is bounded.
The French Sea?
Correct for 6 points. 10. A type of this phenomenon named for the Catatumbo River occurs for almost.
Lightning?
Correct for 6 points. And let's do a score check, make sure it matched.
Yeah. At the end of question 10, Miller 26, Vihan 11, Joe 4, Ivana 11, Taylor, thank you. Taylor, you got to score. Samania, sorry, I can't read my own writing. You have to score.
Question 11. This city's Music Midtown Festival is hosted in Piedmont Park, which is located near one entrance to the Beltline. This city contains the tallest building in any state capital, the Bank of America Plaza. Correct for 6 points. 12. Diego de Quedo claimed the bones of St. Geronimo could be found in this city at the Fort of the 24 Hours. This city contains the Mosque of the Fisherman's Wharf, as well as the Jajama El Kabir, which was built by the Almoravids. Incorrect, -2. This city contains a citadel which was built on the ruins of Icosium and called the Casbah. For the points, identify this capital city of a North African country.
Rabat.
Incorrect, -2.
Tunis.
Incorrect, -2. That kills the question. Correct answer was Algiers. 13. This country's Antipi Peninsula is located in its northeastern Diana region. Tourists along a coconut-lined boardwalk in this country's city of Mahajanga.
Madagascar.
Correct, for 6 points. 14. This island's city of Samarinda lies along the Mahakam.
Borneo.
Correct for 6 points. 15. A province named for this geographic feature has its capital at Nakuru. This feature is known for its alkaline soda lakes, such as Lake Elmentita, and this feature also includes the Danakil Depression, which...
Oh, that is the Horn of Africa.
Incorrect, -2.
Ethiopian Highlands.
Incorrect, -2. Which is known for its cinder cone volcano at Dalal.
That was Bhutan.
This-
That was Bhutan.
Oh, this geographic feature meets the Aden Ridge at the Afar Triple Junction and extends north from Mozambique to...
The Afar Depression.
Incorrect, -2. And we'll fix all the scores.
Let's do a score check just to get
Okay, first, the answer to that one was Great Rift Valley.
Alrighty, I have Miller at 28, Vihan at 9, Joe at 2, Abahan at 21, Taylor yet to score, Samanu at -2.
Wait, shouldn't you have prompted on Ethiopian Islands? Are they part of it?
It doesn't tell me the prompts.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Question 16. This national park's fishing cone hot spring is located on the west thumb that juts.
Yellowstone.
Correct, 6 points. 17. This region's easternmost point is sometimes considered to be Isla Salas y Gomez, and this region's namesake rat has spreaded native species such as the kakapo. The Lapita people settled this region.
New Guinea.
Incorrect, -2.
Polynesia.
Correct. And that is for 6 points. This lake's coast abuts the Kamar Daban Mountains in the south and Cape Raitai in the north. This lake names a rift formed between the Barguzin and Primorsky ranges, and this Irkutsk Oblast lake is home to... Correct for 5 points.
As a reminder, 40 is an outright victory here. So we're close, but everyone's still in it.
19. The banks of this river are the proposed site for the utopian community of Hygeia. Indigenous peoples may have lived by a tributary of this river called the Kanawha for thousands of years. Correct for 6 points. Continuing, question 20. This body of water's uninhabited Mumbo Island is located within one country's central region. Monkey Bay is a major port on this lake, on which Nikada Bay is also located. Chizumulu and Likoma are the only two inhabited islands in this lake, which is south of the David Livingstone mountain range.
Lake Victoria.
Incorrect, -2. This lake is drained by the Shive River, which flows...
Lake Malawi.
Correct for 5 points.
All right, after 20, score check. Miller out with 45, Vihan with 7, Joe with 8, Abahan with 24, Taylor yet to score, and Samanu -2.
21. This activity was performed for Queen Elizabeth II in 1974 and resulted in tragedy due to soggy vines. This activity was performed for a French commissioner as appeasement for the alleged formation of a cargo cult. For the points, name this activity in which men jump off wooden towers in Vanuatu, a precursor of bungee jumping. Time, land diving. 22. This mountain range is home to a species of gazelle named after naturalist George Cuvier. The Dra Valley is found within this mountain range in which correct, 6 points. 23, the cities of Nikolaevsk and Komsomolsk are named for their positions on this river, which has its source at the Khan-Khanty strictly protected area. This river is fed by the Zaya River at the city of Blagovesh.
The Amur River.
Correct. 6 points. '24. This body of water contains a bobbing tree stump known as the Old Man of the Lake. This lake contains Lao rock, which is named for the god of the underworld of the Klamath people. This lake is also home to an island nicknamed the Witch's Cauldron, as well as an island called Wizard Island that formed from a time. Correct. That is for 5 points. All right, 25. This region's second largest city of Shigatse is on the Yarlung-Sangpo River, which passes through the world's deepest.
Tibet.
Correct, 6 points.
That applause, yeah, that applause. At the end of 25 questions, Miller out with 45, Vihan with 12, Joe with 6, Avahan with 36, Taylor yet to score, Samanu with 4. As a reminder, if you hit 40, you will go out.
26. Well, I'll wait for some of that applause to die down.
Yeah, they've heard both things happen in the 6th grade.
All right, 26. One example. All right, sorry. One example of this phenomenon in the Severn can overcome low head dams. One example of this phenomenon is called the Pororoca and is leveraged for a surfing contest at the mouth of the Amazon River. For the points, identify this phenomenon in which a wave of water travels. Correct. 4 points. 27. Since the 1930s, the southern portion of this body of water has been separated by the Loshan Peninsula to form artificial ponds. The town of Ain Bokek, along with this body of water, is home to the Zohar hot springs. According to tradition, this body of water is where God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, and this lowest point on the surface of the earth.
The Dead Sea.
Correct. 5 points. 28. This river empties into the Atlantic Ocean at the Langue de Barbarie, a sandspit connected to a city called Nadar via the Faidherbe Bridge. This river, home to the Djauj National Bird Sanctuary, on its banks flows past the cities of Kaidi and Kales. This river flows past the city of This river flows past the city of San Louis, and this river's basin forms an ecoregion with the Gambia River's water. Incorrect, -2. Gambia.
The Senegal River.
Correct, 4 points. Congratulations, we have second place. 2 more questions to go. 29. Early settlers of this city created rock-cut Buddhas in the Kanheri caves. This city is home to a Gothic revival building that houses the Chhatrapati Shivaji terminus. And correct. And that is for 6 points. Last question. This country encloses the Abrasian Gulf, about halfway between the cities of Ioannina and Patras. This country, which is home to the Saronic Gulf and the Gulf of Corinth, has a long.
Greece.
Correct, for 5 points.
Alrighty, at the end of our game, we have Miller out with 45. who has secured third place. Our fourth place player is Joe. Avahan with 40 points, our second place player. Runner-up national champion. Taylor has -2 points in 6th place. And Samanyu finishes with 9 for a 5th place.
A reminder that these are the top 6 players in this division in the country.
Awards can be picked up in Orlando Inn, so please head there if you would like to retrieve or take photos of your award.